ist wohl meine Ballerina-Spieluhr. Die Melodie ist wunderschön, oder? Und es ist so... Nein.
Hello, Evie.
I understand you are a fan of Vienna.
I have been there, and it is, I can truly say, it's one of the most beautiful cities I've ever seen in my life. Everywhere, like you said, it's a museum. Even like the pharmacies there, you're like, oh, this is the most beautiful building I've ever seen in my life. But I will say, we have some buildings here in Los Angeles. I drove past a building in L.A. the other day that's 30 years old.
Wow.
What a country.
That's
what
really
a country.
old.
But Vienna is amazing. I lived in Europe for a couple of years, and getting to go Vienna was one of the highlights.
And one of the highlights of the movie is you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I told my wife, but she doesn't believe me. But she'll find out.
Absolutely. Was it a challenge for you to play a guy who is nice, funny, and a little bit of a dimwit?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, every character I always play is kind of a pervert or a weirdo, or so to play like a normal, sweet, nice guy was kind of refreshing to me, and I'm excited to show people that I'm not just some deranged lunatic.
Well, there's one scene.
There is one scene where that kind of.
It
still hurts when I sit, Edie. It still hurts. 20 months later.
How did you meet Amy and Tina?
Believe it or not, I've known them almost 20 years. I'm from Chicago, and they both performed improv in Chicago. And when I was 18 or 19, I was an usher at one of the theaters, and I would watch Tina perform, and then Amy would come in from New York, and she would teach classes, and I would hang out with her. So I've known them for a long time, and for many years have been like, oh, they're the two funniest people in the world, and then now I get to you know, hang out with them and work with them, and I'm very, very lucky.
How do you feel about the fact that women in comedy are now the big thing?
We still have a lot further to go, but to me, it's just one of these things where since I was a child, I grew up with a very strong feminist mother, and my father loved women and would always be like, oh my God, look at Gilda Radner and Madeline Kahn. And so to me, there was never a moment where I was like, women are funny. But the fact that they're now getting the opportunities to show how funny they are and shine, it's so great, and we need more of it. And this movie, I think, is helping that.
You're a writer as well. Are you writing parts for women?
I am. Well, I write on a TV show starring a woman, Mindy Kaling. Right. And I actually just recently wrote a movie for Amy to star in, where she is. Yeah, I love writing for strong, funny women. It makes the process so fun and really gives you a chance to kind of get into someone else's head. And when you have muses like Amy or Mindy or Tina or Amy Schumer or Kristen Wiig, there's just so many right now. It's really a great time. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. It's so nice meeting you.
So nice to meet you.
It took me 2 hours to get here.
I hope this was worth it.
It was worth it.